Hi, my name is Carmin Mazzotta, and I'm the head coach of the TRU Wolfpack men's and women's cross-country teams. Today, my athletes are going to be demonstrating some drills that we do before races and before workouts. So generally with these, what you're going to see is something you do after you do a warm-up jog, but before you start your hard workouts, whether intervals or tempo runs or races. So they're going to demonstrate a series of drills that gets their bodies activated and gets them ready to do their workout or their race, and you'll also see some strides that we have them do. What we're going to demonstrate here first is a skipping A. So the purpose of the skipping A, and a lot of these drills, they're called form drills, but they also help with mobility. So it's a way of doing dynamic mobility that helps you get loose and stretched out before a race. So when you would use these kind of exercises is you'd show up for a race or a workout, you do a 10, 15, 20-minute warm-up jog, and then you do these drills in some strides. It would wake up the body, wake up the nervous system, and get you ready to do your race. You can also do them at the end of a run, do some drills and strides just to keep loose, keep limber, and get in touch with that speed gear ending your easy run so that you're fresh and ready to go the next time, your body's activated, and you're ready to rock. So Conlan here, our team captain for the men's cross-country team, is going to demonstrate the skipping A. So what you see here with Conlan is he's stepping over the knee, he's driving his knee, he's got that skip, which takes some time to master. He's using his arms as if he's, and Conlan, come back now. He's using his arms as if he's running, and he's got good form. He's landing on his forefeet, bringing his foot underneath him. That's what you want. Now Conlan's going to demonstrate the skipping B. So what you see here, it's the same as the skipping A in terms of how he's coming over his knee, but he's extending his leg out and really snapping it underneath him. So on the way back here, you can really notice that he's extending his leg out full, getting that hamstring stretch in, and then pulling his leg underneath him, so his foot's landing underneath him. A key thing here in doing that is you don't want to land with your foot out in front of you. That's called blocking, and that's how you get a lot of knee issues and joint issues, because you're really landing hard, really pounding down. If you get your foot underneath you, what it does is it means that you're channeling forward momentum, so you're not having that impact that a lot of people get when they run. Now Conlan's going to demonstrate what's called an alternating butt kick, or a C. So what's going on here is this is about really warming up those quads, getting that real good snap action into the butt with your heel. So what you want to do with this is you can see Conlan's knees are pointed down. That's what you want. You don't want to have that raised knee, and you want to really concentrate on snapping that heel into your butt. So just some other basic drills that we do. One of them is the side skip. You see it in soccer, you see it in other sports. And this is about getting some of that lateral movement and just getting the body woken up and getting ready to run. And it's a little different, again, all these drills are, than just doing an easy jog to get warmed up. It wakes up the body, wakes up the nervous system, and gets you ready to go before a workout or a race. Another exercise that the TRU cross-country team will do is we'll do what's called karaoke. Don't ask me why it's called that, but it's about doing, again, lateral movement. He's getting a bit of a stretch through the groin there when he's bringing the knee over. As you can see with this one, it's a bit of some stepping action, but you really want to, the focus here is driving that knee over, and when you're coming in front there, in front of the other leg. So one key one we do, again, we're talking about waking up the nervous system, getting the body activated and fired up, is fast feet. Now with fast feet, before you do it here, Conlan, what fast feet is about is really getting your fast twitch muscles activated, getting you fired up and ready to run. Because when you're racing, you're often going a lot harder than you are on your easy days. So Conlan, go ahead and demonstrate it. So as you see with that, what he's done there is he's only got his feet, a couple inches off the ground, and it's real rapid fire. So it's as quick as you can be. Perfect, perfect. One thing that Conlan could work on is in terms of staying a little more upright and using his arm motion a little more. So you want to, when you're doing these drills, use your arms, and often even talented runners like the TRU cross-country team will forget to use their arm carriage. So you start focusing on the legs, but you want to make sure you maintain that arm motion. So Conlan, do you want to demonstrate what the good arm motion is? Just stand there and demonstrate it. Yeah, so you see how Conlan's arm carriage, and even in back, he's coming back, he should probably be a little tighter there. You generally want to maintain a 90, nice healthy 90 degrees. Quite unlike Canada's new sprinting sensation, Andre DeGrasse, he actually has really bad arm carriage in his right arm. So if he improves that, watch out, Usain Bolt, world record's going down. This is called a bound. Now, you generally, if you can find a hill and do this on a hill, that's where you really want to do it. But this is about getting some really dynamic, explosive momentum, really getting used to driving off that forefoot. So watch Conlan here. He's going to float with the back leg, drive the knee, and he's got that floating action, and he's getting really high with that knee lift. So that's a bound. So he's going to demonstrate it again on the way back here. And what I do when I'm teaching this to my athletes is really focus on, at first, what we do is drive just by standing on our, getting on our toes and just bounding up and down on our toes. So Conlan, demonstrate what we do at first when we do it. So we just get on our toes and we just kind of hop on our toes just to get that rhythm, right? So you can do it alternating like that, or you could just do it together at first. 2 feet together, just like that. And that kind of gets you, okay, now I know what I'm doing. I'm driving, I'm bounding off of my toes. And then the result is, go ahead one more time, Conlan. You can see here, he's got that nice high drive. It's not so much about distance, it's about getting high with that knee, let the back leg hang, and that really helps in terms of getting that explosive, good dynamic range in your stride. It gets you nice and tall too, for sure. Because when you're running, you generally want to be hips facing forward. What I tell my athletes is it's about tying a lasso around your waist, where your belt would be, and having that pulling on you forward. So Conlan, do you want to demonstrate the motion I do when I tell you about the lasso? So generally, it's like the lasso's tied around Conlan, and your hips are forward. So he's exaggerating to show, but yeah, you want to have your hips forward. That enables you, again, if you're sitting down in your stride too much, it'll be more jarring. You want to be hips forward, maintaining that forward momentum. If you were to freeze frame on your stride, you'd fall forward. So that's why it's that knee lift that keeps you maintaining that forward momentum. Those hips are forward, landing on your 4 feet, mid feet, and that's really the key to a good dynamic stride, make you faster, prevent injuries, and that's really what we're trying to work on with our athletes. So this is a stride. So what Conlan's going to demonstrate here is he's going to gently, what I like my athletes to do is gently build up to your top gear and then hit that top gear, knees high, hips forward. You can see his turnover is excellent, and you hold it for about 3 seconds. You're just touching that top gear, and that's great. And that's really all we want is, you know, before a race, you'll do those drills. You'll do maybe 2 or 3 or 4 strides, depending on your competitive level. And we'll do those at the end of recovery runs too, because if you do that at the end of a recovery run, you'll actually feel a little more spry, and you know, your body will be a little more activated the next day when you hit your next workout.